Okay, hi. So, it is my break, and I decided that I would ready up some content for my absence. Isn't that great? Whoa! Yeah! So, here's what I want to talk to you about today. I don't think I've strictly talked about it on the stream yet. I mean, I've mentioned it here and there, but let me tell you about my Animal Crossing experience so far. Alright, so, for the reason being that I am using my personal account to play Animal Crossing, I can't really show you any footage. So, let's just let the wonders of imagination and video editing do the work for you, okay? Alright, so I got this game a couple months ago and I instantly got hooked to it. Alright, I've been wanting to play this for a very long time, ever since COVID hit and everybody and their moms on Twitter was posting about how much they hated this specific character and how much they were willing to cancel somebody for this one character. Alright, that was pretty hilarious, I'll be honest with you. But anyway, so I got onto Animal Crossing and first thing I see is this brown raccoon introducing me to the island which I will be moving to. A deserted island, completely void of any soul whatsoever. They've got apples though. I like apples. And to those who have not played Animal Crossing, when you open up an island, you start it off with 2 villagers that are picked at random. And what I'm gonna talk about today is gonna be the wonders of randomly assigned villagers. The first character that I saw was this funny looking bear called Teddy. Yeah, that's really original. So Teddy here, he is a gym bro. That is the best way I can describe it. This little guy, okay? And I love him. I love him. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really feeling it at the beginning, but after a little bit, it just instantly became my favorite villager that I currently have. So yeah, Teddy and I, we are best friends. Yeah, he gives me funny clothes and he makes fun of me for not having gym stuff in my house instead of having a bed. And then the other villager that I got first in my island, her name is Flo, and she is a funny looking penguin. Yeah, she's quite cute until I realized that she's kind of like a grandma. Yeah, she feels like a grandma to me. I don't know why. Might be a mix of the clothing plus her attitude. I don't know, she's just very caring and kind and sweet and you know, I like Flo. We stand Flo here. So with this combination of villagers, a gym bro, and a grandma, I started off my journey to make this island the best place to live in without Wi-Fi. Although I'm not even close to having the island be 100% what I want to be, I think it's looking pretty neat already. So I learned that I could go outside of the island and go visit other places, and on these trips I actually found other talking animals, of which some I invited to come to my island. The very first one that I invited was an ostrich. Yeah, I don't know, she kind of felt like a big sister type of vibe, and I don't want myself a big honest, someone that I can rely on in my island, if you know what I mean. So anyway, her name is Gladys. The other day she came into my house, I did not invite her, and she was so self-conscious about it, and my god, I feel bad about her. She just doesn't want to disturb anyone. Honestly, quite relatable if I'm being honest with you. So yeah, Gladys is a good invite book. Then into another island I went, and I saw this very colorful looking sheep. Her name was Wendy, and she was wearing a watermelon shirt. And I kid you not, it's the cutest thing, okay? I love watermelon. I could not say no to her, so she moved in. Now Wendy here, she wants to be a pop star. Yeah, that's right. She wants to be an idol. And I don't know how to tell her that. I am in an agency called Idol, okay? I'm pretty sure she would freak out and ask me to get her in ASAP. And oh boy, she is way too pure for whatever we got going on in this agency. Yeah, she's adorable. She keeps telling me about her dreams, and it's the most wholesome thing ever. And she's super fun. She's quite witty sometimes, which is quite refreshing. Another villager that I got on my travels throughout islands was a funny-looking koala. Now, he looked a bit like an old man, so I thought he would be a funny addition to the island, so I got him in. Little did I know that he would also become one of my favorite villagers, okay? He's just a little precious blob, just wholesome and dumb. God, he's so stupid. He's never had a single thought in his brain, except for that one time where he just turned to me and he just started questioning about weird things in the island, such as Tom Nook's business model and how they could possibly be part of this video game since nothing makes sense around them. And so this little creature started having a friggin' mental breakdown. My heart kind of sank. I was not expecting this fourth wall break, but it was very much appreciated, and coming from this dumbass character that I just grew to love, it was kind of cool. I love this little dumbass called Ozzy. Even if if I can see way too far up his nose. But then, oh boy, I stopped going on these island trips for a little bit. I don't know, I just didn't really feel like it. I just wanted to work on my island. Then Tom Nook had the amazing idea of opening a little place in the island where new people could come in and check it out and, you know, move into if they so please. And at first this looked like a very amazing idea, you know? I want to get to know new people and whatnot. Until I saw the creature that popped into this godforsaken tent and would not leave. Okay, this little guy's name is Cheddar, and he is an absolute menace, okay? The moment I saw him in this tent was the moment I quit the game for a couple of weeks because I just did not want to deal with him and I just wanted him to be gone. This fricker just stay there. This cheese-looking ass with a suit with a pop star complex. Alright, this is like you pick Wendy and you crank her all the way up to the maximum. And he really wanted to move into my island and I really hated that idea. Ultimately, I ended up allowing him in because I figured that he would just not leave that tent as much as I wanted him to. But then something started to change. For some reason, he started being actually funny and nice. And I think the line that broke me was him giving me a recipe for something and saying something along the lines of, "Oh, you want to know where I learned this recipe? Well, it came to me in a dream." And it just cackled me up so much that I just started to like him. Now he's just a brat in my island and he's actually kind of sweet. So after the incident with the rato, I decided to trust RNG again, and Tom Nook said that I could just set up another house and he just find somebody to move in, and that's exactly what I did. Now, I don't think I was prepared for this. Suspense, building suspense. The newest villager that moved into my house is a Karen. Okay, it's not exactly a Karen, but she gives me Karen vibes. All right, her name is Snotty, and God, I do not like her. I don't think I've been trying to let her grow on me. All right, it's been like a couple of days since she's been there, maybe a week, and I don't know if I should just wait for as long as it took me to get used to this green-nosed, cheese-looking mouse, or if she's just not gonna grow on me. Besides, her design freaking sucks. Okay, listen, she's bright pink. What is this hairstyle? And what is this attitude they're giving me? I don't know. She also seems to call me dear and stuff like that. And I mean, that can be considered sweet, but I just can't unread it as being condescending. I don't know. She just feels like an old lady, but like not the nicest kind. So while trying to ignore Snotty here, I did some things in my island. And I built some things. So I can't really show you any footage, but let me give you a quick rundown of what my island looks like. So I've got a little place at the top left, and there's like a bunch of different trees that are fruit trees, and then I've got a little pathway that cuts through it, and it goes all the way to a slope that goes higher up the mountains where there's a bunch of flowers and a little picnic location, really pretty, where you can also look into the stars, and I'm really proud of how that looks. Then you go down from there, and usually there's a ghost, but don't worry about it. The ghost is more scared of you than you are of him. Further down, we got a little area where I keep my wasps because I don't have any more space in my storage, and I can't wait for the little lizard guy to come and pick them up, so I'll just put them there and wait for him. Then we got this big empty zone, which I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with it. And then in my village, my house is a little bit secluded from everybody else because I'm, you know, an introvert. And next to my house is a Mario pipe that leads all the way up to the picnic / stargazing area. And then we got the houses and stuff all close together because, you know, I want quick access to everybody. At the bottom of the map, I also got a little bit of a resting area at the beach. For some reason, a little medium reading. I don't know, it's kind of a hobby of mine. Don't worry about it. It's just in some rocks, and I like to just sit there and pretend that I am a witch. And lastly, I made a little playground because, you know, if Yuko's ever coming here, I want a place to entertain this brat. As for my house, I've decorated it with cool little paintings of stuff that I like. I also have a giant talking fish, and a squid, and a hamster. Well, I'm pretty sure that's all. I'll keep you posted whenever I have new stuff to talk about from my Animal Crossing island. I hope you haven't been missing me too much. Fuyo signing off. See you tomorrow.